So when you look for a lamb, you look for muscle structure, you look for how they walk, you look for their balance, you look for their back, you look how tall they are, where their neck is, on their, like where their neck placement is, if they have any wrinkles on their neck or their back, how their shoulder blades are. You go into the pens, you kind of have to get physical with some of them to really see their muscles. Some of them you can kind of just look at and you know right then it's like, no, that's not going to work at all. But since some of them you can look at and you know that that's going to be a good pick, and they have numbers on their ears, and you just circle the number that you like. You maybe star a few, and then you pick a number at random out of a hat, and then they call your name, you go in, they have all the lambs or animals in general just laid out, and then you just go and you pick yours and you tell them what number you picked, and then it's yours.
This year I didn't really know, so I'd like look around and see what the other like kids were doing, and I just like assumed if I was doing it correctly. Probably not. But. Since I'm keeping mine at the barn, what we did was we strapped the halter to it, and then we had to like drag it, I guess, to the pin, and then wait for the trailer. I'm not really sure about, well, no. If you were taking it home, I guess you take it to the pin too, in the back, and then wait for whoever you're like taking it home with to load it up and then go.
I looked at all the goats, selected my top 10, and I marked off the ones that have already been chosen, and I was able to get my third pick.
After you picked your goat, like where did you go with it? Like what did you do with it?
Well, I pulled it out of the barn, put it in my dog crate, and took it to a friend's house where I was keeping it. I looked for good structure, muscle, good body.
You know, with pigs, you kind of want to look at their back and at their legs. You just want to, there's just certain things that you know to look for. Like on their backs, you don't want them to be bent. And their ears, you don't want them to be floppy. And then on their legs, you know, you want them to be straight but have sort of an angle on them. So when they step, they aren't like walking like this, but they have kind of like bend when they step, sort of. And then you want to look at their hocks and make sure that they have like a 40-degree angle off of the ground. There's just different things that you kind of have to look for. It's different. Everyone has like a different kind of way that they look for and like what they want to grow in their pig, but mostly everyone kind of looks for the same things. So it's just stuff about their shoulders and their butts and making sure it's all in line. It's a lot of lines.